And that one drops.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Now here's Dort. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Drummond with the bucket.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Williams. Drummond with the screen. And Clingan pulls it down. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Harden's a guy who really had an old man's game back when he was a young man. It worked then, and it certainly is working now.
Now here's Williams. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's Williams from behind the arc. The shot off that time. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Harden. Gordon on the wing. Drains the triple. Gordon's got 8.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
Halliburton with the ball. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Williams from long range. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. He's got 6.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Outside, Williams. .119 left in the first. Gordon's shot is good.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Pass to Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Halliburton goes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Harden can't hit.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Dort outside. Ivy outside. Pass to Williams. Hits the trifecta. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
For 3, Gordon. Drummond grabs the miss. Halliburton right side. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Portland. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shoot.
The away team, 14.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And here's Harden. Pass to Daniels. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Halliburton. Dort for 3. Knocks down the long J. So Dort's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Right?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Harden scanning the floor. Outside Reddish. Back to Harden. Pass to Daniels. The 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Trailblazers lead by 6. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Dort, left side. Drummond with the screen. Inside. Shoots over Klingon. Pass to Williams. The shot comes out. Oh, nice D from Walker. Harden with it. Halliburton picks him up. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
You know what? That's just fantastic concentration by Harden, taking the hit and then draining the shot.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Now Walker on the wing. Daniels. Harden with it, and it's Dort picking him up. 4 on the clock.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Again, the miss by Portland.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Greg.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level. And this is where you feed the big man Klingon. He knows how to execute from this close.
Now Ivy, still without a bucket. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Portland.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
To the paint. Daniels, that one's true.
I just love the ball movement.
James Harden.
Blazers trail by 3. Ivy outside. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Sinks the tray. Halliburton's got 6.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Down low. Here's Reddish. The kick out to Walker. Outside Harden. Going inside. And Harden with the slam.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
Dort outside. From downtown. Outside for Halliburton. Outside, Williams. The 3 is up. And Clingan pulls it down.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Ivy up top. He's scoreless. He shoots it. Off the left rim and out.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Substitution on the court.
Got it off in time. That shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Harden. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level now. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him, and his shots are being taken right in rhythm.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Harden with it. Richardson picks him up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 8. Pass to Graham. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. Here's Harden. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's picked off. Here's Gordon. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
Outside for Harden. Pass to Sharp. Gordon outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Grant. And there's a defensive 3-second call. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the chart. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
Pass to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Grant from the arc. And Clingan pulls it down.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Grant. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Portland making a switch here. The visitors with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Harden. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, a statement play by the rookie Clingan, using his size to rattle the rim.
Outside Richardson. Some room here for Dort. And Clingan pulls it down.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Pass to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Dort's got 9.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
To the inside. And Reddish gets it to go.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Richardson. Down low. Dort. Deflected.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Dort hits them both. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Outside Harden. On the wing, Daniels. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Harden with it. He's got 12. Pass to Clingan. Off target from 3-point range. Blazers trail by 11. And here's Thomas. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Takes the three. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
There are few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Here's Reddish. Off the mark there with a three.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Here's Thomas for three. No good that time.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Drummond with the screen. And Drummond with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Always working hard. Your Blazers breaker dance crew.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's get some crazy fans. Welcome to the floor. Your Blazers team. The Taking Fans. Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Up by 9. And we're coming back in just a... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Blazers trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Drummond. He shoots again. Pass to Williams. Drummond with the screen. Now Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Williams. No good on the triple.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Harden. To the paint. Clock at 6.
To their benefit and credit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Now Halliburton. Outside, Williams. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Outside, Williams. Drummond with the screen. Inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Williams. Again, the miss by Portland.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Big Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Pass to Drummond. Williams with it. Halliburton right side. Dort outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he commits the intentional foul.
14 foul.
Here's Harden. Pass to Sharp. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Left side Williams. To halt the run. And Clingan pulls it down.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's Harden. Back to Sharp. And a strong finish with two hands.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
2 minutes in the game.
Pass to Dort.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
To the away team.
.152 left in the fourth quarter here. Harden with it. Pass to Clingan. For three. And it's Portland with a rebound. .125 left to play in the fourth. Now Dort. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's Harden. On the wing, Daniels. Three-pointer, no good. Blazers trail by 16. Williams from long range.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Here's Drummond. There's the block. Now here's Harden. Now Gordon. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Blazers ball.
Let's go.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to